Thanks guys, and welcome to another Test Miles video. Today we're driving this pretty amazing machine. This is the Mercedes-Benz AMG GTC. Now there's several GT cars on the market, but the GTC is slightly different because it isn't contented up from the base GT model. It's contented slightly down from the GT3, which is their race car version of this vehicle. Very fast, very powerful, and built with a lot of DNA that puts it in the racetrack mode. Let's talk about a few things that we can see on the outside. Apart from a very, very vicious front end, which looks muscular and strong, these 15 chrome style slats at the front come from the vehicle, the GT3, but it also has air intakes at the bottom here which open and close. Now they open and close depending on how much air needs to get into the engine to keep it cool. When they're closed, the vehicle is more aerodynamic and it pushes air under the vehicle. When they're open, it's because the engine needs cooling. Nice brand new LED front lights up here and daytime running lights, but a lot of the technology is under this hood with the V8 bi-turbo. All right, let's step on it and see how it does.
Woo! It does pretty well.
That was 100 miles an hour and a few feet. Sorry, do you need to change your pants?
Yeah, can we pull over?
All right, here we go. Now the back end looks really nice, but there is something I want to show you here. Listen to this. Hear the difference? This is because the trunk is actually made of composite material to keep it lightweight and still in an aerodynamic shape. A retractable spoiler here that comes out at speed, some very sexy turn signals that flash all the way across in the rear lights. But the best part for me is the fact that this vehicle has rear steering. The toe-in allows you to keep more control of the vehicle, makes the drive much more dynamic, and is very spirited as we speed around the corners in Arizona. Well, welcome to another Test Miles video inside the brand new Mercedes-Benz GTC. Now, with me today is an upgrade. I have a sexy drive partner today, not one of the usual elderly journalists that I get, but Jacqueline Tropp's with me. Jacqueline, tell everybody who you write for and what you do.
All right, hello. I'm an automotive reporter, mostly for Forbes and some other magazines. And I have a website, jacquelinetrop.com. And
Jacqueline, as you can see, has upgraded our status and our viewerships to super sexy this week. So all right, let's talk a little bit about the car that we're in. The GTC is the latest GT version of Mercedes-Benz. It's derived from the GT3, which is their race car version of the GT. And above this is the GTR, and then the GTC, and the GTS below us. The great thing about this, the GTC, is it's actually derived from the race car. Rather than built up from the base model, it's just about 2.5 inches wider than the regular GT. It has all-wheel steering, so the rear wheels actually steer, which can often help you, especially on spirited track driving, be more accurate, be more stable, and be more dynamic. The vehicle has a lot of very cool features. On the front, it has a very interesting grille. A lot of this car is really built around the aerodynamics. The big advantage to this is it's a step closer to that GT3, the race car. No price at the time of recording this, but we're guessing the price would be somewhere around the $160,000 mark. The GT starts somewhere around $110,000, and we're guessing the GT3 is around $200,000 if you could actually buy one, which would be hard. But so this is kind of fairly priced. It's a dynamic roadster, it's exciting, it's convertible, and it comes with Jacqueline Trop in the passenger seat. So Jacqueline, you've had a chance to drive it. What were your drive impressions?
Well, I think the first thing that you notice when you drive it is that it's just really fun to drive. It has really great passing power, as we discovered passing some cars on the highway. And it also really cornered very well when we were in the mountains.
Just a push of the button here, and it takes 11 seconds for this roof to go all the way back. And suddenly your vehicle is open to the air. The exciting thing about this is the drive, the spirited drive, lots of power. It even has a cool button here that makes the exhaust sound really good. And if we get a break in the traffic here, I press that button, so let's see what it sounds like.
Oh yeah.
That's fun. So the other things, of course, it comes with all that Mercedes luxury, which is really nice. That Mercedes luxury includes even things down to carbon fiber, beautiful red stitched leather. It comes with all of the Mercedes technology, including the scroll pad here. I love the fact you can write things on this pad and they come up on the screen, so you can find really cool addresses. It does take a little while to learn how to maneuver everything. It does come with race modes, a programmable, a comfort, a sport, and a sport plus, and then a race, actual race mode. And then, of course, it comes with beautiful buttons and beautiful layout on the inside. Mercedes has done such a great job of laying everything out. I want the air scarf on. It's clear. It's in a button. Heated seats, clear in a button. It even has a trunk spoiler that comes out at speed, and you can just basically hit the button and have the spoiler out at any speed. Or you can keep it in if you don't want it at speed too. So there are lots of functions. It's easy to use. I found the controls fairly easy to use.
A lot of buttons, if you like that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer buttons than finding my way through menus quite a lot of time.
Me too.
I do find one of the things that's kind of a little bit difficult in these vehicles is the screen. It doesn't feel as integrated as I'd like. I would much more prefer it to be kind of more set into the dash, but the dash is all hand stitched leather. It looks like hand stitched leather. The steering wheel is really super thick. It has the flat bottom. It's meaty. It has the 2 and 10 grips here, so it's easy to hold on to and quite squishy. You said that you were kind of bemused by it the first time you had an AMG steering wheel, but it became super fun after a while.
Yeah, well, I was really taken with it the first time I drove it, and then I kind of got used to it, but this car made me reappreciate it.
Yeah, and I think it does. It's easy to hold. The fact that it's sort of this suede Alcantara type material means that you can really grip it well, and you can just, if you need to make sharp turns, which of course we never do. I haven't used it in the manual mode yet, but I'm sure going to do that today a little bit. I think the thing about the car is you have no realization about how fast you're really going, which could be super dangerous for your wallet if you get a ticket. The color combinations of this are really great. They have I think 11 different colors, 10 different leathers on the inside, and then 3 different roof materials, which is kind of cool. We have the red roof material on a gray car. One of the things with Mercedes, like most of the German manufacturers, is they have 50 shades of gray. I think there are 2 reds, a blue and a yellow, and then the rest of the colors are either black, white, or gray. But again, black, white, or gray cars make up 60% of the car colors in the United States, so not particularly bad.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's in fact 25% of all cars in the United States are white.
Really?
Yes. Now the big question, Jacqueline, is would you buy one? Now, if $160,000 wasn't important to you, is this a daily driver for you?
I think it would be nice to have one.
You wouldn't use it as a daily driver?
I mean, it depends on where I was driving to, I guess. Depends on the speed traps around.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, why not?
If you were in the Arizona desert with miles and miles of no cops around.
For sure. I would definitely buy those.
Right. It is definitely a fun drive. It's also the car that, if you were so inclined, you could take out on the track on the weekend. Not that either of us are track weekend people.
No.
We're more brunch people, right?
Sunday brunch, not Sunday
brunch.
track.
I'm right with you there. Well, thanks for watching this review. You can go to our website, testmiles.com, and see more car reviews. Please subscribe on our YouTube channel, and please enjoy beautiful people inside a beautiful car.